That's what we're going to talk about now, because I'm joined by Don Olson, who is the Chief Credit Officer dealing with land values at Farm Credit Services. I think I saw Rod Stoll hanging around out there too, didn't I?
I think you did.
Yeah.
He sounds an awful lot like you.
You got to hold that a lot closer to you.
Is this on? Oh,
yeah, just hold it real close to you.
I'm just telling you, Rod, I think Rod impersonates your voice.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You don't have to see him to know he's here. You can hear him, that's for sure.
And the crowd around him, too.
Yeah, right. Okay, we have, anybody here have a farm for sale? Anybody? Anybody wanting to buy a farm? Well, for a minute we had one, and boy, that was, she wants a new car. Forget about the farm, okay? But what's happening to land values? Is there more demand than supply?
I think there is more demand than supply. There's a lot of farmers buying land, but there's also now more interest from non-farmers who want to invest in farms. The availability of supply for the last 4 years has not been all that great. It's under 1% of the land turns over each year, and this year is no exception. Although anecdotally, looking at the Champaign paper, there's a lot of classified ads now for farmland sales this time of year, which is a little unusual.
Any reason for that to be happening, in your opinion?
I think there's some people who would like to cash in at these prices. That's my thinking. We jumped from 6,000 to 10,000 pretty quickly, and we've seen occasional sales above that. Heard about $13,000 sales, and in Iowa, $14,000 an acre sales. It's at $8 corn and 3% cap rate. That may make sense. I don't know how long that relationship's going to last.
It is tough to know, but the thing I've told a few farmers who have talked to me about wanting to sell farmland, hope that you've got two neighbors who want it and then auction. Go to auction. Are you finding more land auctions than private treaty sales?
Quite a few land auctions. We have actually offered our building there in Muhammad. I think you've been to visit our building. That theater room, they are holding auctions in there now, and it's kind of interesting. I recognize some people here who've been to those auctions. It's a little exciting to watch the bidding go on.
So let's talk about credit. What is the availability of credit on buying farmland today?
There's plenty of money available. It takes a few more acres of collateral to buy the farms now. We're being a little more cautious on our loan-to-value than we had been, given these levels. But that doesn't seem to stop people from buying. They're willing to offer the collateral. And if they get that loan amount down to a manageable level, then the payments are more manageable as well. But availability of money is good. Interest rates, of course, are historically low, both on the short-term rates and especially the demand for long-term rates. Locking in for a 20-year fixed rate has a lot of appeal.
Well, I guess when you look at real estate and see what's happened to commercial real estate and home real estate, and then look at farm real estate, the contrast is just like night and day. But I'm hoping in the last 3 years, we learned that making house loans interest only and no mortgage payments at all just really don't work.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that was ever conceived to work in the home market. We've never adopted that strategy in the farmland financing market. Certainly, lower interest rates do help.
Yeah.
Being able to finance either a home or farmland. I think in the home market, one of the things that happened there is the bank that originated the loan doesn't often hold the loan.
Yes.
And that's exactly opposite the way we transact our business. We make the loan and we live with what we make. They're on our books. We need those payments coming back in to repay the bondholders. So we're pretty particular about the structure of those loans and the cash flow.
So I walk in, I want to buy 1,000 acres of land and I've got good collateral. What kind of an interest rate am I looking at on that?
Well, long-term interest rates, 20-year fixed rates are going to be in the 5.5% range, fixed for that time period. The short-term rates are going to be in the 3.5%, 4% range. It's an unusual situation, and of course, Bernanke is predicting another couple years of low rates.
And Farm Credit continues to serve a huge part of agriculture.
That is our specialty, and we're focused on serving agriculture. We have our chartered territory is only 60 counties out of the state of Illinois, but there are similar entities all over the country serving their agricultural areas, and we specialize in serving farmers.
Thank you for sharing with us today. Nice hand for Don Olson.
Thank you.
He is Farm Credit Services, the Chief Credit Officer, with some ideas on going out there and buying farmland.